wanted to join a sorority. Others of you may have signed up a few days ago, a couple hours ago, maybe a few minutes ago, or maybe you guys are still on the fence and you don't know if sorority life is for you. Some of you may have just been dragged here by your roommates, by your best friends, but no matter what you are, I'm here to tell you that it's completely okay. No matter how you got here or why you're here, it doesn't matter because you are here. Whether you choose to stay or whether you choose to leave, it's okay. Okay for you, that is, because no matter what you're choosing to remain true to yourself. That's what this entire recruitment process is about. It's long and it's hard, but if you do not remain true to yourself and your values, you'll be missing the entire point of this process. In order to get the most out of this experience, you must remain authentic, vulnerable, and you must remember your values. The next week is filled with a lot of decisions, but at the end of it, it will only affect you. Whatever choices you make will affect you, not your friends, not your parents, just you. Remaining authentic to yourself will make these decisions a whole lot easier. I know many of you want to go where your friends go. Trust me, I've been there. I want to go exactly where they went. But no matter where you all end up, you're still going to be friends. At UNCW, everyone has friends in other sororities. Chapters don't stay to themselves. Everyone comes together. You deserve to be at the place you think is home, just like your friends deserve to be where they are happy. Authenticity, though it's hard, will allow you to be yourself, which gives others their chance to be themselves. This is the best way to find your sisters. If you're not authentic, then further down the road you may not be as genuinely happy as you would have been had you been yourself. Something even more difficult for people is vulnerability. I remember Vanessa Kopp, former VP of programming, saying the exact same thing to me freshman year, and I'm sure I look like some of you right now, like a deer in headlights, like absolutely terrified. Vulnerability is a big word, and it's a terrifying thought. Many people, especially at our age, go through life with walls up and do not allow people to see the true you. I get it. I'm like that with many people. I'd much rather stand up here and talk in front of 500 of you than be in a small group and talk about myself. It's hard to be vulnerable, but if you are vulnerable to women you talk to, you'll find the chapter that you feel most comfortable in. Now I need you to take a minute or two and think about your top values. You may ask, what is a value? A value is what guides someone's behaviors and standards. Everyone has different values. Some of you may be thinking family, friends, love. Others of you may be thinking empathy, knowledge, truthfulness. No matter what your top values are, you must identify them before going into recruitment. Values are what sororities pride themselves on. Each sorority has a different set of values, and identifying your own will help you see if they match. As women who are already in sorority and have been through recruitment, all the Gamma Chi's encourage you to have a discussion while you're in the rooms with these sorority women to ask the sisters what their values are. Don't just ask what the sororities are, but also the sisters' individual values as well. If your values align with the sisters or sororities, you will find the future women who will motivate you, challenge you, and push you to do things you never thought you could. When I was a freshman, I honestly had no idea what my values were. I didn't even think it was something that was too important in life. Once I joined a sorority, I realized how wrong I was. The woman I came to UNCW as is not the woman I'm going to leave here come May when I graduate. If you would have told me 3 years ago that I'd be standing up here in front of all of you, leading sorority recruitment, or being UNCW's Sorority Woman of the Year, I would think you're crazy. I didn't have many friends when I came here. I barely spoke in my Gamma Chi group. I really had no idea who I was or who I wanted to become. It was because of my organization and because of the Panhellenic community that I am who I am today. I'm lucky enough to be on Panhellenic Exec for 2 years now. I've gone to leadership conferences and will hopefully pursue a career in Greek life. If my sisters had not seen something in me and pushed me to become the leader I am today, none of this would have occurred. Even now as the VP of recruitment, I'm still being pushed by these women to be a better version of myself. For this position, you do a year as an assistant and a year as the head. Last year I was an assistant to an amazing woman named Emma. While I'm now the VP of recruitment, I still go to her for guidance and I still go to her for help. I'm sure right now I have like 3 texts from her asking how tonight's going. As I write the speech, the only thing that went through my mind was be the leader that Emma knows you are. She inspired me, she pushed me, and I work hard every day to make her proud. This is what these organizations do. They push you to become a better version of yourself, become a better leader, a better student, a better friend, and a better sister. I know this is a lot of information being thrown at you, and we're asking you to consider many things that could be terrifying for you, but that's what this experience is about. Everything that happens during recruitment and during your time as a member in a Panhellenic organization should be exciting, it should be nerve-wracking, should be exhilarating, and it should be everything in between. If you have agreed to be authentic, vulnerable, and have thought of your values, then this experience will be amazing, and you will find the sisterhood that will help you become the woman you're supposed to be. So now we're going to talk about, these are the chapter values. So these are the chapter values. Alpha Chi Omega is academic interest, character, leadership, financial responsibility, and personal development. Alpha Delta Pi, sisterhood, ethics, high academic standards, and social responsibility. Alpha Gamma Delta is love, faith, and friendship. Alpha Phi is sisterhood, scholarship, service, leadership, loyalty, and character development. Alpha Zeta Delta is sisterhood, leadership, knowledge, and knowledge service. Chi Omega is friendship, high standards of personnel, scholarship, campus activities, career and personal development, and community service. Delta Zeta is sisterhood, scholarship, and service. Kappa Delta is lifelong learning, personal integrity, altruistic services, truth, and loyalty. Phi Mu is love, honor, and truth. Sigma 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 is wisdom, power, faith, hope, and love. So just take a second to look at these and think about what yours are, and start thinking about what aligns with yours. And if you don't know what your values are, that's completely okay. But start thinking right now about what they are. I'm going to leave this up for a couple seconds. Feel free to take pictures of this too if you want. I don't see any more of that stuff. Finally, we hope that you'll find a chapter that complements who you are and will shape your experience here at UNCW. That's really what this all is about, but understand, if you get anything from this, that this experience should be fun. Enjoy it. Trust me, now that I'm a senior, I wish I was sitting exactly where you are. It goes by in the blink of an eye. So right now what we're going to do is you're